What if your doctor suddenly vanished, not to another hospital, but to another continent? From overwork to overseas, thousands of UK doctors are packing their bags. But why? And where are they all going? Welcome to SOTIDA Reality, the place where we dig deep into real issues that shape lives, careers, and futures. In today's episode, we dive into the doctor crisis shaking the UK's healthcare system and reveal the country's rolling out the red carpet for our NHS heroes. This isn't just a story about pay, it's a wake-up call for all. If you find this topic important, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to SOTIDA Reality, and turn on the bell so you never miss real stories that matter. Let's get into it. Doctor crisis in the UK. Who's leaving, why, and where to? Doctors are leaving the UK in droves, but who are they? Why are they going? And where exactly are they heading? Let's break it all down. High levels of dissatisfaction among doctors in the UK are driving them to move abroad or consider doing so in the near future. This predominantly concerns young, UK-trained GPs and immigrants who feel overworked, underpaid, and undervalued. And their destinations of choice? Mostly other English-speaking countries, especially Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. But increasingly, some are setting their sights on the UAE. Let's get into the major reasons behind this exodus. Reason 1. Negotiations with the UK government about salaries are at a standstill. In the last 2 years, junior doctors in the UK have gone on strike multiple times to make their demands heard. These doctors, some of whom remain classified as junior for up to a decade, say they are not just underpaid, they are struggling to survive. According to the British Medical Association, junior doctors' salaries have barely moved since 2008, while the cost of living and inflation keep rising. A BBC investigation from late 2023 revealed that some junior doctors earn just $14 an hour, only slightly more than minimum wage. Without overtime and weekend shifts, many of them can't even pay off their student loans, which can be as high as $90,000. The BMA wants a 35% pay rise, but in 2023, the government only offered 8.8%. Talks are supposed to resume, but so far, no real progress. Reason 2. Younger GPs are the ones heading for the door. This dissatisfaction isn't universal among doctors. It hits the youngest and least specialized the hardest. We're talking about foundation year doctors and early career GPs, usually under 40 years old. The General Medical Council surveyed 13% of all UK doctors in 2023 and found that nearly 60% of respondents fell into categories like deep discontent, system skeptics, or burnt out. Only 8% said they were truly happy in the UK. Many of the doctors who are open to relocating, those they called mobile career developers and open to opportunity, might leave for personal or professional adventures. But a large number, they're being pushed out. Doctors who are satisfied often tend to be older, more specialized, and not originally from the UK. Many of them leave only to reunite with family or return to their countries of origin. Meanwhile, younger UK-born or UK-trained doctors are citing these reasons as push factors: inadequate pay, high workloads and poor work-life balance, burnout with no time or energy to start families or raise children, skepticism about NHS policies and their impact on patient care, administrative barriers to promotion, lack of respect, and in some cases, workplace bullying or discrimination. If you're finding this interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives just like this. All right, let's keep going. So, where are they going? Australia is the #1 choice. In the GMC study, 51% picked Australia, 29% said Canada, 26% chose New Zealand, and 16% opted for the UAE. The reasons? Language, easier immigration pathways, and better pay. Few UK doctors go to Europe because it's much harder to work in non-English healthcare systems. But the Commonwealth countries, they offer a smoother transition. And all of them are dealing with doctor shortages, making immigration easier for highly qualified professionals. In Canada, for instance, the goal is to attract 1 million skilled migrants between 2024 and 2025. UK doctors can apply through Express Entry or the Provincial Nominee Program. And since most are young and highly educated, they score well. Sure, there are licensing steps and exams, but that's standard anywhere. In Quebec, doctors need to speak French, but elsewhere, English is enough. In fact, 72% of UK doctors who moved to Canada said their quality of life improved. 67% said their pay improved too. In Australia, the options are even broader. Permanent residency visas like the Skilled Independent 189 and state-sponsored 190 are popular. There's also the Regional Work Visa 491 and Temporary Skill Shortage Visa 482. Most of these are accessible for doctors under 45. And what about the money? In the UK, GPs typically earn 70k, 105k. Junior doctors often make under 40k. In Australia, many GPs make over $100,000, and in rural areas, some can earn close to $200,000. Plus, doctors who serve underserved regions get relocation incentives and face less competition. In fact, in the GMC report, 87% of UK doctors who moved to Australia said their quality of life got better. 80% said their pay was higher. In New Zealand, work-life balance is the big win. Remote.com ranked it #1 in the world for work-life balance. And just like Australia, there are financial incentives for going rural. Junior doctors in NZ start at $40,000. Experienced GPs can make $85,000 or more. Plus, it's easy to get permanent residency if you're under 55 and have a job offer. All doctors, including specialists and GPs, are on New Zealand's Green List Tier 1. That makes visa processing even smoother. But this isn't a new story. The UK's doctor exodus has been going on for decades. It started as far back as the early 2000s. A 2012 study in the Journal of the Royal Society of Medicine found that UK doctors were already leaving for New Zealand in 2005 because of overwork and poor work-life balance. But now, it's worse. The National Health Executive estimates the doctor shortage could cost the NHS $5 billion per year if left unsolved. Meanwhile, expat doctors from South Asia, Nigeria, Egypt, and countries like Romania and Greece are filling the gaps. But hiring new doctors costs more than keeping the ones already trained in the UK. This is more than a staffing issue. It's a crisis of values, systems, and long-term vision. So what's next for the UK's healthcare system, and what does this growing brain drain mean for the future of the NHS? We'll be watching and reporting. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on global migration, healthcare, and policy information. See you in my next video. Bye.